Good eye. And that is the sound, wow, of victory. I love the sound of my kettle whistling of a morning. Deja vu. Man, we have had showers through the night, and they have got heavier and heavier as the day has gone on. I haven't really gone on that much, haven't you? That's me on coffee number 2. It is as I am faced with a dilemma. Well, what do I do? Now you can see that the air is still pretty good, but this cloud has moved in, and not only are we getting thunder and lightning storms coming from this way, which is the kind of way that I'm going to head. Oh, it looks cool. I do love this harbour. It is probably with the toilets and the hot water right there, and the protection this building is given my home. I might just stay here another day. I stayed there 3 nights. If I stayed tonight, it'd be 4 nights. But I've got nothing to do, nothing to vlog about. This vlog is basically a day in the life for me. Another day in the life of what a YouTube vlogger has to deal with and live with. Because the reason I'm a little bit concerned about moving on that way. Oh, so I asked matey emptying his bilge tanks. He's getting ready to move on, I think. The big ship from Switzerland. Okay, the reason why is because we've got 50-mile-an-hour gusts predicted for today, as it's quite now, it's the lull before the storm. I've just sat in the car for a few minutes, waiting for my kettle to boil, which is cool. Me wood wasn't so well protected, it's all got wet. So if I have a fire tonight, it's got to be Smoky Joe's, that's for sure. But it's cool here because, like I say, this is such a fantastic protection. Because even though we had a big old storm, and I've got my vents open to get the air through there, and you look, this does its job. We've got a little bit of wet here, but I can see that there's none going there. So that's cool, I can keep that open. There'll be a load of mozzies inside there, I reckon. So it's another day, isn't it? It's another day in the life of a YouTube vlogger of what to do. Decisions. So as you can see, it's nothing's getting wet in there. That's pretty cool. And there's no reason, I mean, I'm well ahead on my work. I really am. Got vlogs made, vlogs loaded. I spent yesterday, oh, the pub, the Legion down there, that is awesome. The Legion, where I think I'll have to make a vlog. I think I will go in there today again, as they let me use their electric yesterday and also plug in on the internet, so I could make vlogs and load stuff up. The internet was slow, but I had a pint and a half whilst I was in there. I met some cool people. It's where the locals go. They play punk rock on the jukebox, which was also really cool. And I met a guy in there who used to live with the Addicts from Ipswich. He was the guy putting all the punk rock on the jukebox. So I made a couple of friends in there. It was really nice. And the staff were really cool. And the best thing about it was a pint of Tennent's was £3.60. That's right, for a pint. Where if we go into the the lock-in, it was £3.50 for a half a pint of lager that had a funny taste. Oh man. Oh, so that was really cool. So I can go in there today, drink a couple of pints. The shop is relatively reasonable. I got 10 tins of Carlsberg for £7.99. Carlsberg's only 3.4%, but you know what, it was all right. I sat here last night. Yesterday was really sunny, so that was quite cool to sit here, drink a nice cold beer out here, and it was all right. So what I'm going to do today, I really don't know. The weather is on a lull, but I'm addicted to making vlogs. So we got to today, and I was like, oh, I'll just mope about. I thought, oh, I'll make a vlog about that. It's just to keep the pipeline going. It's just another day in the life if a YouTube vlogger is, you know, like, there's nothing subject that I can go and do. I've already done, unless I move off to the Isle of Skye, passing the castle. But that may be, I haven't decided yet. I may move on and do day 4, I think. Would it be day 4? No, would it be day 5 of the legacy, the legendary Campbell Lawson 700? Which I hope you're enjoying, by the way. I hope you're enjoying the tour of Scotland that I'm currently on. So next destination is to look at the castle on the way to Skye, where I'll probably, like I said, it's like, I don't know what Skye is like. And like I say, I know what this position here is like. I know it's comfortable and all right for when the gusts come. 50-mile-an-hour gust of winds is probably maximum wind gust for that tent. Anything more than that, and I think I'm going to end up in aerospace. That'll probably get lifted off the car. And we'll be flying. Man, interesting vlog, wasn't it? Right. I know, ducks running about. So there I am, morning. So I've had one coffee, I'm going to have my second coffee. And I'll go and get all my ablutions done. Which is brilliant. Having a hot water shower right there is superb, man. This is definitely the best free camping spot you could wish for. You really could. Turn off. Oh man, don't give me issues, camera. Oh, so every now and then the GoPro messes up. It doesn't turn itself off, and as it's in its housing, I have to then undo it. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're on. The focus recovered. All right, now I'm listening to BBC Scotland, and they're asking people, do they want their children to be educated about what is fake news? And they're talking about the aftermath of what's happening down in England right now. Well, I don't know. I haven't got a clue what's happening in England right now. I haven't personally divulged any fake news. Now, I could give the whole world a little bit of advice as to how to avoid fake news. Turn your TV off. Lesson 1. Don't put the telly on. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn all news stations off. There you go. That is how you solve the issue of fake news. It's really simple. You don't have to have classes educating it at school, do you? Just turn the telly off. That'll do. You know, then you'll be all right. Hang on a minute. That means I won't get any views, because I am probably on the telly. But there you go, that is your answer. It is. Social media, all that, I don't really look at it. I have a little look on my Facebook at stuff like that, but as an adult, I don't think I consume any fake news, because I don't watch the telly. Whoa, okay. Man, I don't know where they come from. These little tiny fly, you've heard about them. I have got wood. It's wet. Little smoke, so I don't know how I'm gonna have to put a smoke on all day. Because these little tiny little midges, don't know, I call them thunderfly. I don't know, they've come after the storm. So I'm still here. Weather has got a little bit better, look. Big ship just pulled out. It doesn't look too bad. So I'm having some breakfast, so I put the cowboy out. These flies, man, they've already got to. Now I do have a little net to put over my head, a fly net. Man, they're irritating. I don't know if you can see them, they're not mosquitoes. These tiny little irritating flies. Don't know if you'd call them food flies or whatever, but they haven't been around until this morning. Annoying. Annoying, I'll tell you, nippy. But I'm all protected, they make it in. Anyway, let's get on with the job. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to do a cooking cowboy. Hence, the change of hats. I'm the cooking channel. The wild cooking cowboy is going to show you guys how to cook an egg. I know, just a simple thing, but no, I bet 99% of you don't know how to cook an egg. Not properly. Not properly. So I'm going to show you on the food channel how to cook an egg. So that is why I have 3 bits of toast on there already, because I am going to cook 3 eggs in that pan, man. I have some slices of ham. That's going to be my breakfast. So that's going to be on. So I mean, I just sat there. I thought, oh, I'm getting hungry. I thought, oh no, I'll make a vlog. I've nothing better to do than make vlogs and that. But watch the cooking channel, world's best cooking channel. I think that's what it's called. And you will learn how to cook an egg proper, like. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. As I'm going to have eggs and ham on toast for breakfast, and then see, I might just go for a walk. I don't know, look, it does look awesome around here. Boat people arriving, they've got all their wet gear, more people. It is okay. Clouds in the mountains. It's all right. It'd be a lot better if the sun come out and the flies went. It would. So, I'll catch you guys back in a minute. I'm going to make my food vlog. Oh, battery. The bane of a YouTube vlogger. Batteries, SD cards, power, internet. Well, at least the day has calmed. It has, it's calmed quite considerably. It has. There's been a changeover of boat people. And there have. So I'm off down to visit the Legion. It's alright, it's a mild day. I've got the raincoat on, so it might rain. Possibly. Oh, it's a lot quieter today due to the weather, I reckon. Now, this car park says motorhomes are welcome to stay here overnight. To pay for your stay and view our terms and conditions, scan the QR code. Okay, I didn't know you had to pay. Motorhomes. Now, there is maximum 4 motorhomes per night. It's all on here, look, Scottish Canals. And the reason I'm pointing that out, because I've stayed up there 3 nights where I'm staying, and this is all run by Scottish Canals. And that grey van that's pulled up is a Scottish Canals van. And I asked the guy if I was all right to park there. He was like, maybe if you move on later, it's all right for now. He said, but there is a caravan motorhomes place there. And I said, oh, it said motorhomes only. And he's like, he was sort of consider how you see yourself. And I said, well, I've got a 1-bedroom car. So I suppose I am literally in a motorhome, aren't I? It's a motor, it is my home. So there you go. But I do like where I'm parked up, so if he's still there late when I come out the pub, I may move the car. Like I say, it's really easy. All I've got to do is just attach a ladder and drive down the road. And this is the one-way street. So yesterday, when I went all the way down, didn't I? Ignored the no, I just didn't see them, the no entry signs. So I drove all down there, turned left when the bridge was open. So when I come out tomorrow, or later, or whatever, then I know I can pull up around there. Oh, man. Inverness is 32 miles, but it's a bicycle lane. There's also a 75-mile hike from here to Inverness through the Glen, through them woods over there, the deep, dark forest. So I am off to the Legion to sit there, drink tea. It's just coming up to 12 o'clock. And I'm just milling about. I think I am going to stay here for today, do a little computer work, catch up. And then I'll be off, on the off, in the morning. Hopefully, I want to check the weather as well. Because the weather, we had most of the bad weather through the early hours of this morning. Oh man, I do like these logs. It's wicked, it's the force of the power, the sound of the power of water. So there's a few people coming out of the boat at the moment. There are. Thing is, I still feel tired, people. I don't know whether that's because I slept in. I don't know if that's because I had too much sleep. But I do feel a little bit tired today. I do, and like I say, there are a few people taking photographs of the mist. That mist is rising, by the way. That's not, that is cloud that has been coming. I don't know if you can see it from the tree. It's actually rising out of the forest there. It's not rain clouds or anything like that. A chip man getting ready to open. Open 7 days a week, 12 till 8 PM. And there's where I will be going. Right here in the Legion. As it is super duper cheap and nice people. Right, where I will set up, I'm going to have a cup of tea at £1.40. That'd be mud on the telly. In. Oh man, such a strong smell of fish and chips. Now I've been in there quite some time, and you know, because when I come down to the Legion, which is, man, it's a step back in time. £3.60 for a pint of Tennent's. £1.40 for a pot of tea. There's no one about, were they? Oh, it was all rainy, all cloudy, but look how things have changed. It's got like yesterday, the sun has come out a bit. It also looks like we're probably going to have another storm. And I'm sat in there just catching up, loading a couple of vlogs up on my channels. Oh man, loading up loads of photographs on social media today. It is the 12th of August today. And to give you some idea, this is my workload. Look, these are the vlogs. This is what I do. I have a little sheet of the vlogs. Those ones with the arrow through, that's basically made, loaded up, information, photograph and monetisation. And then when I load them up, I just put an arrow through them, like I did on the one last night, Edinburgh. Welcome to Edinburgh. And tonight on the Dead Horse we do have the Royal Mile. It's all ready. These are all ready. These are kind of making, and look, I've got these. They're all done. I've just got to load them up. So I'm already a week ahead, and in about another week I'll be 2 weeks ahead. It's just how it is. So right in there, oh man, look, it is just wonderful. The clear air. Look at them beautiful mountains through there. Fort Augustus. So I'm staying another night, 4 nights in one place, which is brilliant. I love it here. And the fish and chips, £10.90. It's not too bad for fish and chips. You can sit out here, and you can buy your pints in there and sit out here and enjoy the sun and drink your beer. They just put it in a plastic glass. Oh man, that's really cool. The sun is out, so I'm sitting in there for a little bit longer. Just ordered a pint, just going through all my work, catching up. That's what I'm doing. Having a total day off today. He says. So well, my bedding needs a little bit of a dry. What I was going to do, I was actually going to perhaps put my bedding in some big bags that I've got, bin bags, and then take it to the laundrette and just give them a dry. But I reckon the time I fill my pint, I've got this warm air and that blowing, I'll be able to go and dry my bedding on the wood like that I did yesterday. So we do have a traditional Scotsman in his kilt.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
You alright?
You alright?
Yeah, good, thanks.
I expected a Glaswegian accent. That's never the case, is it? No. And that. But well, it is a really cool day, and this is one of the best places I've actually wild camped. It's a brilliant spot. It really is. Man, it is. And lots of people there. I recommend that pub, guys. It's £3.60 for a pint of Tennent's. No, £1.40 for a pot of tea. It's like going back pre-COVID going in there. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is a wicked spot, and Penny, the bar lady, is lovely. Mate, it's £3.50 for a half in there, or £3.60 for a pint. And you can sit outside. Oh, food or fish and chips? Oh no.
Maybe.
Ah,
Thank you.
that's it. Cool. It's a great day, and as you can see, the tour boat is coming in. Yeah, you can eat food in there. Yeah, yeah. I can't. That's a wicked spot, the Legion. It is. You know what it's like, guys. When I come across something that I like, that I really appreciate, I can't talk about it enough. The Pond Restaurant, Camilla Beach, Phuket. I have put that place on the map because it is brilliant, as this place is. It is. Oh, so I rave about it. And it is. It's like going back pre-COVID times. It is. Cheers. Save me from getting run over. I'm going back to do more work. Oh, again. Why does it keep doing that? I might switch off. Annoying little camera. Don't want to buy a new camera. I've had enough of keep buying kit. This has definitely got a problem. It may just be the battery. Could be coming to the end of its shelf life. So out of the housing. Well, that's turned out nice again. For a little while. Whoa, I can't believe that high-ab, right, lifted, that put that boat in. High-abs ain't cheap, unless of course the people who own the high-ab own that boat. It's a funny looking boat. But yes, that was what was delivered here this morning. And look, my home. I'm still there. That wind has now picked up. We are expecting gales. But as the sun, as it's not raining, I want to try and dry me bedding out. Of course I am. Oh, where I dried it out there yesterday on that rail. Stick my big old quilt on there and hope it doesn't. Oh, I thought I'd left the car undone for a moment. And hope it doesn't get blown away in the wind. Wow, so that is me. I've now got to sit. Well, I'm not going to sit in the car. No, I'm going to get the bedding out. Me Trent. Stick it up over there. And then do a bit of cooking. I want something to eat. Just had a pint in the pub. That is good. I'm bombarding social media with positive energy of good photographs and some clips of the music from the Fringe Festival. That's what I've been doing today. Been bombarding social media for what social media should be used for, really. Sharing cool, good vibes. That's it. Okay, right, so I'm gonna hopefully wonder if the battery will turn off this time. Alrighty, I've got dinner on. I have. I've just got the broccoli. Oh, it's nicely coming to a boil. I like a bit of broccoli. So I've simmered that. I've done my green beans. And got some noodles. No meat today. Veggies. Now what is entertaining about sat here is watching these novices, people, I know they're novices because I've been watching them park their boats up. This one, right over. This one was coming in. They had to have a hand with two other people. Now that Dutch barge, the reggae boat, has just arrived. Massive great thing, right? That, it's not a reggae party boat, no. That does week-long tours, 1 week, all-inclusive tour from Fort William all the way to Inverness. Takes a week. There's a chef on board. It's all-inclusive. They've got mountain bikes, they have kayaks, so you probably have a few adventurous days in that 1 week with all your board included. Guy didn't really want to be on film, which is fair enough, he was English. English people have a thing with that. But anyway, £1,750 for a week. You could buy a boat for that much money and do this as many times as you want. So what they do is spend a week from there, go in there, and they get a new load of people. Now this is funny because I only saw the size of that boat. There's more staff. There's about 6 members of staff with green shirts, and I saw 4 people get off. Like, could you imagine 1750 times 4? That boat, it's a big boat, probably cost 500 quid to run that for a week, and then you got to pay a chef with food for 4 people. So they're making really good money. Really, I know. I have seen a few people with their fishing rods. I do have a fishing rod in the back of the car. Set out, it's a trout rod, but I don't see no one catching any fish. I haven't. Oh, there's a guy with a fishing rod. He's got a bend in his rod. No, he's probably caught that boat. Got another bunch of people coming. And this guy with the beard, he's helping everybody. He is. He's now tightening up back and front. Yes, so he's keeping that quite tight, these ropes. But that is what I am. That's my entertainment as I sat here watching these holiday makers who rented boats try to come in. I haven't seen any accidents yet or no one fall in, but strong possibility. I am. I am. Right, so I'm getting peckish now. I do have Carlsberg in the freezer. The ice is still cold, which is good, that is about ready, so let's get that off there. Now these little tubs I bought come in really, really handy. They do. So I can then scoop out my broccoli. There, mind you, I can drain that now. I kept the hot water for my beans to do the broccoli in. So I can just drain the broccoli because I don't need that water anymore. Whoa, I love a bit of broccoli, I do. Right, so now that's done, I need a little bit of oil. Wow, man, what is in? These were in Lidl's. They were cheap. What are they? Are just noodles. I think. Is that it? That is just... Oh, you dirty, cheeky sods. There's nothing in there, just plain noodles. Just fine Fred noodles. Well, look at the picture. I expected some peppers and some stuff in there. None. I've ate me ham. So the only thing I can do with me noodles is have... I've cuffed all my grub. Oh man, that's disappointing. Oh, do I go and buy, oh man, something for me noodles? Strongly disappointed. So it looks like I am going to be having stir-fried noodles with broccoli and green beans. Oh, the excitement. Alrighty, I may, or perhaps I should have made a vlog on the food channel of perhaps the world's most boringest bit of grub I'm about to embark upon. Noodles. But hang on, let's not be too hasty. This could be a very tasty food, couldn't it? I like broccoli, sprouting broccoli, cooked to perfection, a little bit al dente. You know what? No, mate, I put a little bit of thyme, some salt and pepper, and you know what? The flavour of that broccoli, it is all right. And the thing what I've done, I stir fried it in that olive oil. That olive oil, I bought that in Greece. Beautiful, man. So literally, just stir fried that in there for a few minutes. And that actually is a tasty bit of food. So cheers, guys. No, I do not think it's the end of the day. Oh, I just need a tasty beverage to go down with my noodles, man. Healthy. But I'm going to give you guys some really good news today. If you ever wondered about budget, our budget is well down and that, so I've got to really tighten up. So that's the best thing about having the tar and the can. I only had a pint and a swig. That's me. I'm muddled. I am. But I bet that's free living, isn't it? I've got to just pay a bit of petrol. Stuck here for 2 days. I ain't spent any money. I haven't. Today I spent a £5 on a pint and a pot of tea. It was brilliant. It worked out to be exactly a £5. That was, how cool was that? But I may be back there. I'll go back there this evening. I'll probably have another pint. And I might spend some money and buy some fish and chips. I should have made a cooking vlog about the world's most boring food, but you know what? That's what you do when that's all you got, I guess. So I'll probably be off to the shops tonight. I've run out of barbecue coals, but right now I want a meat fest, don't I? That's all right. I will eat it. The Finn Gal of Caledonia has 6 members of staff. It does. Serving 4. That's it, 4 people. 1 family of 4. I saw them, 2 adults, 2 kids. That was it. The amount of money people must have. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Man. Right. I am walking back to the pub. I need to release a vlog. I've got no internet on my phone. I have literally spent £10 a day for 2 days on top up for Tesco because I forget if I use the Wi-Fi and then I don't turn off roaming or whatever, it just uses, excuse me, it uses my credit up whilst I'm asleep. So I'm aborting Tesco, pay as you go. I am, no internet on the phone. I'm not putting any more credit on that phone. It's been a pain in the butt. I will be getting perhaps a contract phone or something because I need to use mobile data just as much as I need to talk to people. And at Tesco, mate, I don't know if I have like 3 phone calls and that's a tenner gone. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, it certainly is. House parking only, that's a wicked little house to have right there. So that's, man, they're going into town just for a little walk before I go and sit in the pub. And I'll probably, because you can eat food in there, my noodles were alright, they're alright, but it's left me wanting, innit? So when I sit in having a pint, I'm probably going to nip next door, leave the computer running, and get some chips. So then, but that's now taking another tour out that big old boat. Like I say, just 50 minutes for 20 quid, 6 miles. Oh, I could do without it. I might fly my drone. I've flown my drone, and I actually got some pretty good photographs from the drone. That was yesterday when the weather was wonderful. Right, so before I start running on about a load of rubbish and absolutely bore you guys to tears, I will see you guys at some point for a happy ending, I guess. Well, I was going to have some chips, but he will not let me put my own salt and vinegar on. Nor that, the chips, I did see him open a big bag and pour in. That's terrible, he's cooking everything already, he won't let anyone touch the salt and vinegar. Man, I like a lot of vinegar on my chips, I do. So that's disappointing. So I sat in the Legion, which is awesome. It's a shame they don't do food. I was going to have a bag of chips, but no, mate, no. The customer, God, don't know. So they turned me off. All them people there, not for me, no. So let's go to the other fish and chip shop and see if they will allow me to put my own salt and vinegar on my chips. And I'm waiting for chips, everything in there. They're even cooking the chips to order. Yes, I know rates and all that's gone up, but fish and chips, fast food, mate, no. You know, not sitting there waiting. It annoys me. It does. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and just express myself. At St. Augustus, I tell you what, there's hardly any English people here. They're all, people all here are all, I think, wealthy foreigners paying for these yachting and boat trips or whatever. Ah, man, but I have liked it here. I love my free camping spot, I really do. Oh, but I come out the pub, I'm a bit peckish. I am. Oh, man, I really am. So let's go and see. They don't have, I've been in the shop earlier, I'm out of barbecue coals, innit? So I'm not having a barbecue tonight, no. But I'll see if the fish and chip shop, there's another one just round the corner. I'll see if he's open. I'll see if I can get some chips. If not, oh man, I know what I'll do. I'll buy a block of cheese out of the shop and have cheese sandwich, and then I'll have happy ending back at the motor. I was hoping I was going to be walking up in the street with some chips. Hope. But at least the day has calmed, the winds have dropped, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be back on my route to continue day 5 of the Campbell Lawson 700, which should, excuse me, see me tomorrow off the sky. What a difference. Just 2 minutes down road, cross bridge, we have, look, all these people sitting outside enjoying proper traditional fish and chips from the monster fish and chip shop of Loch Ness, where there is actually produce in the range. So I treated myself.
232.
Oh, that's, no, I'm 238. So that's cool. I've got a ticket, I'm waiting, and I'm allowed to put my own salt and vinegar on. There's the price range.
No way.
Can I add some vinegar?
Yeah. 3 people working in there. That's a big difference. That's why mate is struggling. Won't let me use the salt and vinegar. He's too tight. He's cooking everything to order, even the chips. Mate up the road is too tight. He's frightened he's going to lose a grain of salt. So I'm happy. I've actually treated myself £8.50 for sausage and chips, which I'm happily sitting there waiting for. It's cool, isn't it? What a difference though. 2 different places, literally 2 minutes apart. Massive difference. So hopefully in a minute I'll be walking up the street eating some proper fish and chips, sausage and chips, wicked proper chips, and 2 sausages.
Yeah. And the duck.
Oh. Right. How do I eat them? I put the camera, I was going to sit at that table, but I'll tell you what, I waited as long as I did in there without getting served. Doing a roar of business. That's probably why mate is struggling up there. And they're good. They're very good. Very good. Yeah. I know the chips have been double fried because it's got that extra crispiness on the outside. And I think cod, what is it, haddock and chips was 12 quid. So I'm happy. I am. Can't get the sausage. It's difficult. Vlogging. And I put yards of vinegar on there. What a thing. Right, I will be. Just a second. I'll put the camera back on in a sec when I'm walking past the chip shop. That's difficult. Walking. I'm talking. Mate, you gotta sort your life out, mate. That's why your shop's empty, isn't it? Give it to him. Can't put your fish, salt and vinegar on. They'll probably come and sabotage my tent tonight. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed the little vlog, day in the life of a YouTuber, of what he does when he's not YouTubing. Wicked. So, forgive me, you've gone a bit skew with. So guys, until next time, thanks for watching. Right until the bitter end. Cheers, Slangy Bar. And until next time, au revoir.